What's good, guys? I need you guys to subscribe to the channel. I need you to smash the like button. YouTube does not support channels like this, so I need you guys to help this channel to grow. I need the likes, comments. If you agree with it, if you don't agree with it, I'm just a person here to share information, to learn and to grow. And I want you guys to leave a comment or like the video or share the video, because YouTube does not like channels like this. They're pretty much anti, actually researching and using your brain and putting out information like that. That doesn't go with the mainstream narrative. So please help out my channel. I really would appreciate it. Thank you for listening, and let's jump into this video. What's good, guys? This is your boy Shamar reporting live from Obscure Report. Today I'm going to be focused on the public health S.O.S, the shadow side of wireless revolution, the revolution. So this book here is put together by Camilla Rees and Magda Havas. So if I'm pronouncing it wrong, my bad. But basically this is a book about the dangers of the wireless world, basically, or phones and devices, electronics. Anyways, we're gonna focus on some of the quotes from various doctors. I'm gonna read like one or two of them, and you can definitely choose to read it on your own. There's a lot of doctors who talk about the dangers of the wireless communication. Expressions of concern from scientists and physicians, health policy experts, and others. Okay, so if I pronounce the names wrong, my bad. I'm not the greatest with names, but Ole Johannesson, PhD, associate professor and experimental dermatology unit, Department of Neuroscience. Okay. It is evident that the various biological alterations, including immune system modulations, are present in the hypersensitive persons. There must be an end to the pervasive nonchalance, indifference, and lack of heartfelt respect of the plight of these persons. It is clear that something serious has happened and is happening. Every aspect of the electrical hypersensitive people's lives, including the ability to work productively in society, have healthy health relations and find safe. Permanent housing is at stake. The basics of life are becoming increasingly inaccessible to a growing percentage of the world's population. I strongly advise all governments to take issue with electromagnetic health hazards seriously, and to take action while there is still time. So basically, this doctor, is a dermatologist, is basically against the use of these devices. The next one is Magda Havas, PhD, associate professor, environment and resource studies, and from Trent University, Canada. Radio frequency radiation and other forms of electrical magnetic pollutions are harmful at orders of magnitude well below existing guidelines. Science is one of the tools society uses to decide health policy. In the case of telecommunications equipment such as cell phone wireless networks, cell phone antennas, PDAs, and portable phones, the science is being ignored. Current guidelines urgently need to be re-examined by the government. Okay, so there's another one, David Carpenter, MD. Electromagnetic fields are pockets of energy that does not have any mass, and visible light is what we know best. X-rays are also electromagnetic fields, but they are more energetic than visible light. Our concern for those electromagnetic fields that are less energetic than visible light includes those that are associated with electricity and those used of communication. So there is an association with electricity and actually flu-like symptoms, actually, because electricity basically think about it as like radiation. Electricity lowers your immune system. It's radiation. Those power lines and stuff like that is what cause cancer. So that's emitting electrical magnetic fields or frequencies, and that is lowering your immune system and also allowing the body to making the body break down. So when you around radiation or wireless or Wi-Fi, it causes your body to break down. More importantly, so if so, I'm gonna read a little bit of another doctor or professor who speaks out about this. Cells in the body react to EMF as potentially harmful, just like any other environmental toxins, including heavy metals and toxic chemicals. The DNA in living cells recognize electrical magnetic fields as very low levels of exposure and produce a biochemical stress response. The scientific evidence tells us that our safety standards are inadequate, and we must protect ourselves from exposure of EMF due to power lines, cell phones, and the like, or the known consequences. The science is very strong, and we should sit up and pay attention. So this is more evidence, and there's so much more in this book and this PDF that I have, and I will link it in the description below. And it talks so much about all the problems that cell phones, Wi-Fi, all these different devices, these networks causes to the human body, and let me see one right here. It says there is Lloyd Morgan, bachelor's in electrical engineering, another electrical engineer, man. Like, what else? Okay, so let me get into it. There's every indication that cell phones cause brain tumors, salivary glands tumors, and eye cancer. Yet, because cell phone industry provides a substantial proportion of research funding, this reality is hidden from the general public. The Interphone study in 13 countries research projects and substantial funded by the cell phone industry has constantly shown that use of cell phone protects the users from risk of brain tumor. Has consistently shown the use of cell phone protects the user from risk of brain cancer. Does anything more need to be said? So let me read that one more time. The Interphone study, a 13-country research project sustainably funded by cell phone industry, has consistently shown that the use of cell phone protects the user from risk of brain tumor. Does anything more need to be said? Question. It is time that fully independent studies be funded by the governmental agencies whose charter is to protect its citizens, so that the truth about the very damaging health hazard of microwave radiation becomes clear and well known. So we clearly know that they're funding these fake research things or research projects to enable us to continue to use these phones, because there's billions of dollars to make in this market. Okay, so I mean, if you want to read more, I will definitely put the description or put the link below in the description box. Please drop a comment. YouTube does not support channels like this, and I really want to get this out there. Like, share with a friend. This is not a conspiracy. There's many health policies and scientists, doctors, engineers out there who are talking about this, and I really want to get the word out there. So thank you for listening to me. Oh, also one more thing, I want to talk about the CNN with the U.S. Air Force confirms electromagnetic pulse weapons. I want to show you this video. It says the Air Force Boeing electrical magnetic pulse weapon capable of targeting and destroying electrical systems without a collateral damage, often associated with the traditional firepower. As Don Cheadle note in the ever relevant Ocean 11. So this, if you guys think that this is not a thing, you can literally think about this. You can aim this weapon at populations unknowingly. There's something called the silent weapon, or the invisible weapon, right? The silent war. That's what they said World War III was going to be, the silent war. So this, you can kill people like this. You can lower their immune system. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you think about the idea of coronavirus and then COVID-19 or whatever, you gotta know that this here is possible. So electromagnetic frequencies lowers your immune system, make you more susceptible to the cold. Notice that when COVID comes around, that's when the numbers go up in the cold. And when it's flu-like season. But in the summer, the numbers are low. All of a sudden, it's like it doesn't exist. But then the numbers go skyrocket again. So if we don't have a cure for something, how does the number not stay consistent? It's just common sense. Something else must be going on. And another thing too, for anybody that noticed this, is always the black and brown people being targeted or always having it. It's just kind of weird, you know. So all these communities have it, and so in New York City, where I live, all these communities have now this is pretty gentrified. So there's a lot of whites, black, and whatever, but it seems like only the black and Hispanic communities are getting the most, apparently. So apparently COVID-19 has a brain to say, yo, COVID-19 must be racist, I guess. I don't know, but come on, I think you guys can use your common sense and figure this out with what's going on here and this information here. So I'm gonna show you the video. You can listen to it and make what you want to make of it. Okay.
We hit every target we wanted to. We prosecuted everyone. We made science fiction science fact.
We're not quite up to the place where the Star Trek and Star Wars movies are, but this is definitely an advancement in technology to be able to give us an opportunity to do things that we couldn't do before.
When that computer went out, when we fired, it actually took out the cameras as well. We took out everything on that. It was fantastic.
So there you have it, guys. That's the video. I hope you liked it. I have more videos. If you want more information on this, please check out Obscure Report. Check out the links. Please like it. Drop a comment. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask. I appreciate it. That helps with the algorithm. I need the help. I want the help. And thank you for listening. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.